You guys were up 23 when Ant went out. Malcolm, those two, how devastating was that for you guys?
I mean, it was tough. It was tough. But I really, to be honest, I just felt bad for Ashton, to be in that position. You just come on the team 10-day, and we just need some organization, to be able to get in the play. And it was just kind of tough. It was kind of tough. I thought he played well, but it's tough for anybody to come in on their first day on the job and have that type of responsibility, But we just, we tried to just hash it and put it together, running simple things, and try to hop on Jeremy's back and let him take us the whole way, and it was just tough. I mean, they started to double Jeremy on the kickouts, and we just couldn't make. It made it really, really difficult.
What do you think of your last possession of regulation?
I'm sorry, say that again.
How did the last possession of regulation go? Obviously, you were talking about trying to get it to Jeremy. He had it, ended up turning the ball over. Kind of what was the game?
Yeah. I mean, he had it. We know that they would fire. We wanted to get off of it until the time when we wanted to go, get it back to him, and Jeremy just kind of go quick. We did that. They came and fired the last time, and he had no outlet. The kid made a great play on the ball. Got a deflection on it, but we just did a poor job of leaving Jeremy kind of out there, on that possession. So even if he would have picked the ball up, we were running with our backs toward him. It was just, it was tough. But again, there's just a lot of people in that game at that part that they're usually not in that game. But it's good experience for those guys, and it's good, teachable things that we really can all kind of learn from it.
Chauncey, in a game like that where you've got so many guys out and then Ant goes out and you've got new guys in, what kind of goes into adjusting the lineup, deciding whether or not to go with a guy like Baji down the stretch or to put a guy like Ryan in who didn't play in the first half? Mm-hmm. Like, how do you kind of try to balance that when there's so many new guys that you're trying to put in there?
Yeah, it's a tough balance. Even down to, I thought Chris played pretty good, but I kind of went with Tease, for the experience factor down the stretch instead of Chris, knowing that I already had two, and I already had Bari, and I already had Ashton. There's had so many youngins in there. So it's kind of like just a judgment call, just a feel thing at the time. But, I thought Ibu was okay, but a lot of times they went zone with Ibu, and he was even a little confused as to what we was kind of looking for, So that's the beautiful thing about situations like this is now when I take that tape to these guys, and I'm always telling them, you got to be prepared. You never know when it's going to be your moment. You got to be prepared to know what we're doing at all times. These are times that you can teach now, because it comes up pretty quick. And now you're out there kind of scrambling, and it makes it tough. So for me as the coach, I'm always going to, like, in those positions, go with what I feel is best and who I feel is giving me the best chance at the time. So that's what we did.